Hi, my name is Nana and welcome to my channel, A Puzzling Lamb. This is part 3, the final part of me doing 30 mini Wentworth puzzles as a celebration of my Wentworth Ambassador Month in May. Now, if you haven't watched part 1 or part 2, go do that first. I'll link them up here. In part 1, I explain in a little bit more detail what this whole idea is about. But let's just jump right back into it and let us watch me completing the last of the 30 Wentworth mini puzzles. I feel like it's going pretty well working my way through these puzzles. I am not sick of doing mini puzzles yet. Another Christmas cracker. This I actually believe were the first Christmas cracker. The first mini Wentworth puzzles I ever had. As you can see, it's one of the older ones. Balloon White with Santa, 40 pieces. Rachel Arbuckle. I feel like I perhaps have some other puzzles by her. I don't know, I can't remember. Okay, so, come on. There we go. That was a little bit difficult. So this, as I said, one of the first one. I can see it's a bit dusty, sorry about that. This have been done a lot of times. This have been opened up a lot of times, and it's still holding up. The packaging is still holding up. So this have more of the like wine cut. Oh yeah, and here I can also feel that this is an older Wentworth puzzle because the pieces are thinner. So it's now, I think quite a lot of years ago, they increased the size, the thickness of their pieces. So yeah, I think this is just 1 millimeter thinner, but I can just feel it right away. And Wentworth puzzles have always been great quality, but it really made a difference when they switched over to thicker pieces. So also just remember that if you haven't done Wentworth puzzles before and the first one you do is an older one, the pieces are even better now. It really is amazing how much 1 millimeter, what a difference that makes. Already kind of stuck. Okay, so all of this yellow here, that's on the balloon itself. And what about Santa? So I do really have a soft spot for hot air balloons. Not like in puzzle form like that. I don't really have that many puzzles with hot air balloons. But, you know, in real life, I've never been in a hot air balloon, but it's a big wish of mine. I really want to try that one day. Is that correct? I think that's correct. Okay. Get there's a hair. I'm sorry about it. I have a dog. Okay, there's going to be dog hair sometimes. So it's a Christmas tree that's there. Does this fit yet? I don't think it does. But I think it does now. So let's see, doesn't it? Yes. So this is actually a really interesting piece cut, this. So it's kind of like a mix. You can see here it has this like wine swirly cut. But then it also have a lot of these, like a little bit like the gingerbread house had. You know, more like star-ish innies and outies. Okay. I suddenly got stuck. What's going on? Is it because... yeah, it's like that instead. Okay, that helped. And then I got stuck again. Okay. And the last piece, really cute puzzle. As I said, my first one of the mini puzzles, and it's still a lovely puzzle. I still enjoy it after all these years. Yeah, super cute with this balloon flying. Love it. But yeah, I still think it's wild how much that 1 single millimeter of extra thickness, how much of a difference that makes. And I can still remember the first I got with the new thickness, and I hadn't actually thought it would be with that new thickness, so there were like a, you know, transition period where you could end up getting both the new and the old thickness. And I got a puzzle that I thought would be with the old thickness, and I just immediately, when I looked into the pieces, I hadn't even touched them yet, I could just see it right away, the extra thickness there. It was quite impressive how much difference it makes. Let's just grab another Christmas cracker. I know I'm showing you a lot of Christmas puzzles, even though we're definitely not at Christmas time. But yeah, the snowman, this is only 32 pieces, another shaped one. And as you can see, one of the newer ones. But this one is also super cute. Oops. So yeah, this is even less pieces. But there's still some whimsies in here. So we have a snowflake. We have a teeny tiny little present. Of course, a snowman. What else do we have? Oh, some holly? Do you call it holly? Oh, and a little Christmas tree. So even though it's only 32 pieces, there's still 5 whimsies. I think that's quite impressive. Okay, we have the hat there. The snowman's face. Some of its scarf here. I'm not expecting this one to be a very difficult one. And then the present here. See, I'm saying I'm not expecting it to be very difficult, but still, you know, still have to work a bit forward here. The tree goes there. Oh, it actually goes there. Ah, yeah, of course. Do you know that feeling when you're trying something and it's just afterwards so obvious that it wasn't correct? You're wondering why you even tried. So with this image, it's just really easy to just work your way down. And then immediately I stopped doing it that way. I just noticed this. All the whimsies going around the snowflake are very, very obvious. Okay, so it goes there. So this one is also just super quick, super easy. I think this would actually be very perfect for kids. No, of a certain age. I don't really know anything about kids, but I don't know if the pieces should perhaps be a bit bigger for that. I know Wentworth do make some puzzles with extra large pieces, which are perfect both, you know, for kids or just if you want larger pieces, so it's a bit easier to handle. But yeah, only 32 pieces, and with this image I feel like it's a really cute and perfect kids puzzle. And I also enjoy it even though I'm not a kid. So cute. Okay, let's do something that's not Christmas now. We have this, again, 40 pieces. Country library. A very detailed image that I also think would be perfect for a bigger puzzle. Okay, so here, oh, I love this one. I remember this Rimsey. A little typewriter. So cute and perfect. And then we just have a bunch of books, of course. Love this. And anything more? Oh yeah, this little tip. Or what do you call it? Ink pen? I don't know. So let's see. So there's this skylight up here at the top. And yeah, just the roof here. That's wrong, I think. Was it right? Felt warm. No, I think it's right. And the typewriter goes here. Just do it like this. Then there's the big window here. Sorry, I went a bit quiet here. Oh, there's a little cute dog in the image. I'm actually not sure I noticed that the first time I did this. This definitely feels like a image for a bigger puzzle. You know, all of these details. I'm sure that are lots of things to discover in this image here that I'm not seeing because it's so small. And I just love how there aren't any corners. But they're made up of edge pieces instead. The last Rimsey there. Am I gonna end up? I'm gonna do the edge last. There we go. Beautifully detailed image. I think it's Probably the most detailed of the ones I have. Oh, why does the camera not focus? Like that. Sorry. Oh. Don't know what's happening there. Anyway, beautiful image. I hope it haven't gone in and out of focus too much here while I haven't noticed. I'll see later. Yeah, beautiful puzzle. So, yet another Christmas cracker, but this one is extra fun because it is called Christmas crackers. So it's a Christmas cracker with a puzzle of Christmas crackers. Really think this one is cute. This is 38 pieces. I also think I've only done this one time. So let's see. So this one, actually, the cut looks a little bit more like, you know, an extra difficult cut. You can see there are some snowflakes, but it kind of looks like all the pieces looks like snowflakes. I think I'm going to start with that blue cracker here at the end, the one side. So let's see. So you can see here how, you know, this is not a whimsy, but the connector parts are in the shape of snowflakes. So it does actually remind me quite a bit of the extra difficult cut. I'm guessing that I could actually put the pieces in wrong, but you know, in the way that you're supposed to be able to put them in wrong. It's not a mistake. It's not a false fit like such. Let's see. There's a little cute bird there on the Christmas cracker. Perhaps the green one now. Definitely a little bit more tricky, this one. Let me just see, I think this one is down here. This one is up here. So this is, I would say, part of the blue ribbon, yeah. So this is the top corner. this actually... No, I know it's wrong. Okay, so there's a red one kind of like hidden behind all the other ones. Right. There's also a little bird there. So it's actually a bit funny with this whole Christmas cracker because I think that's a very like British and American thing. So at least here in Denmark, crackers like this have never really been associated with Christmas, but it's a New Year's thing. Yeah, in the last few years, you know, you can also buy Christmas crackers now. I don't know who buys Christmas crackers. For me, it's very much crackers like that, a New Year's thing. So kind of the only reason I actually associate this with Christmas is because of Wentworth, because I have their Christmas crackers. But, you know, if you're a Dane, let me know. Do you actually buy crackers for Christmas? Or just, you know, in the part of the world where you are? Oh, I think all this goes together now. Is Christmas crackers a thing? I just think it makes more sense that it's a New Year's thing, you know, because it's, you know, makes a sound like, yeah. No, feels more New Year's to me. Okay, almost have it now. I'm ending with one of the actual snowflakes here. Yeah, this is super cute. A Christmas cracker with an image of Christmas crackers inside. Amazing. I know I've said it before, but I just love all the different kinds of cuts Wentworth offers. Come on. And this was another fun, a little bit different one. Okay, another mini mine for 40 pieces. Super cute, Pure Nature it's called. Can definitely see why it's called that. A cute little snail. It's actually 2 pieces that I'll take it apart. Okay. a whole lot of green here. I think this is also one of those images where I don't mind that it's, you know, not a 500 piece puzzle. So you have a cute little snail here. You have a leaf. You've seen this leaf before today, I believe. Butterfly. Just really cute nature stuff. A little drop of water, of dew. Is it called dew in English? Yeah, beautiful. Oh, this piece I hadn't turned around. Okay, so the obvious place to start with this one is the snail here, I believe. Yeah. Then you can see there's actually a bit like bluish colors over on this side. And that whimsy goes there and butterfly goes here, and this actually connects. Snail whimsy there. So even though everything looks very just green here, there are a lot of color differences. So, you know, and with all of these puzzles, they are only 40 pieces. You know, even the ones that are 80 pieces. It's not a lot. So even if the image is a bit more difficult, no, I don't think I would call any of these puzzles difficult. One thing I don't think I've mentioned that these mini puzzles also great for. So I believe I mentioned that if you want to try their extra difficult cut, it's a great way to start, so don't end up buying a big puzzle with the extra difficult cut and then figuring out that you don't like it at all. But also just in general, if you haven't tried wooden puzzles before at all, because it is a very different experience than putting together a normal cardboard puzzle. And I, as you probably noticed, absolutely love it. But you know, it isn't for everyone. Not everyone loves it. And even though Wentworth aren't even near being the most expensive wooden puzzles you can buy, you know, it is an investment. It's always an investment with wooden puzzles. So trying such a small one first can be a really great idea, just to know, you know, so you can get a sense of whether you actually enjoy it. I didn't do that. I just bought, I think, a 250 piece and a 500 piece puzzle right away. But luckily I loved it. Okay, here we go. Beautiful. Really is beautiful. So photographs like this, normally not quite my style, but you know, it's just so, I don't know. It's just a beautiful photo, and it's basically just a bunch of colors, if you know what I mean. You know, except for the snail, it's basically just a collection of colors. Beautiful. Okay, I have one more Christmas cracker here called Christmas Bauble. A shaped one. This one is also only 32 pieces. And this one is by the artist Hello Angel. And Hello Angel is one of my absolute favorite puzzle artists, Wentworth puzzle artists. I don't think, have I seen her art on any other puzzles except Wentworth? I actually don't think so. Doesn't mean it's not out there. Anyway, love her art. It's just so much fun. It's always so colorful. Yeah, full of details. Yeah, absolutely love it. I have done quite a lot, I would say, puzzles with her art. Okay, so we have the ribbon here at the top. So this is actually also the P shape. So you can see there are no whimsies here. And I think this P shape is also more of the extra difficult one. So I think it kind of looks like Christmas trees. You can see here, this looks kind of like the tops of Christmas trees. Okay, let's see. Nope, that wasn't right. This one. Yeah. Then that one. I'm kind of just working with the whipping right now. That's not correct. Oh, give it back to me. I know it's not correct. Could feel it right away. Now I have to put all this together again. So, you know, that is kind of the point. I think it's going over here. With that extra difficult cut, you know. That's almost all the ribbon. Yeah, it's definitely, I don't know if you can see it, but this definitely forms a Christmas tree. Oh, there is a whimsy. There's a little snowflake. Didn't notice that at first. Okay, I feel like it's going to get a little bit more difficult now. So that is definitely the bottom. Something is wrong. That piece is wrong. So I actually just finished. I will probably have that posted on my Instagram by now. Just finished a puzzle with Hello Angel's art. Butterfly Botanica or something like that it's called. The most difficult Wentworth puzzle I have ever done. Definitely the most difficult. It was a really difficult cut. And yeah, just the image, it was a bunch of butterflies all the exact same butterfly, like on top of each other, and it was shaped, or is shaped, and just got distracted here. It's shaped, it has cutouts. Yeah, it was 250 pieces, and normally I can do a 250 piece Wentworth puzzle in like half an evening or something like that. This one took me several evenings to put together. But you know, that's what I talked about. It's also really nice sometimes to get to be challenged a bit. And even though it was really, really difficult, I enjoyed every moment of it. And it's the most difficult Wentworth puzzle I have ever done. I also think it's the most beautiful Wentworth puzzle I have ever done. And I say that about a lot of Wentworth puzzles, but it's so beautiful. So go check out my Instagram. As I said, I'm sure I will have posted about it by now. Yeah. And just check out Hello Angel and all her other art and other Wentworth puzzles. Super cute. It says Merry Christmas here in May. Yeah, but a beautiful, beautiful puzzle. Again, new, fun piece shape, different piece shape. Yeah. So I do believe this was the last of the Christmas crackers. Another beautiful one. So it's a new day, and before I get to puzzling, there's just something I want to show you that I don't think I've shown on my channel before, but it's something I normally use a lot when I do these mini puzzles. And it's this Wentworth puzzle board. I really, really enjoy this board. Now, I did get this from Wentworth. They did gift it to me, so I don't actually know what the price for it is. I'll look it up and put it up on screen. It does fit the 250 piece puzzles, but I mostly use it for the mini puzzles. It's just a super nice size. It's not too big, but there's also plenty of room for all the pieces and for working on the puzzle. I actually also use it a lot for other mini puzzles that are not Wentworth puzzles, so cardboard puzzles. Yeah, I really enjoy it. I love it has this slight edge here, so you're not losing any pieces. It's just a really nice quality. It's beautiful, and there's just something about putting together a wooden puzzle on a wooden board. So yeah, really wanted to show you this one. Highly recommend it. So, the rest of the puzzles I have to show you, I haven't done any of them before because, believe it or not, I didn't actually have 30 mini Wentworth puzzles to do this video. Actually, quite a few of the puzzles I've shown you so far I've borrowed from my mother. She also loves the mini puzzles, so she also have a lot of them. But still, I did have to get some more to be able to make this video with 30 mini puzzles. So yeah, the rest of them are completely new to me. So let's look at the first one here, A Stitch in Time. This is an Amy Stewart image. So I think most puzzlers will probably be familiar, at least by name, with Amy Stewart. She's a very popular puzzle artist. Personally, I haven't actually done very many of her puzzles. I think perhaps I've only done one that I've speed puzzled. It's really beautiful, her art. I do really like her art, but normally it's just not quite me. I don't really gravitate towards them that much. But this one is really beautiful with these colorful bookshelves. There's a ton of details. I can see this one would probably be a lot of fun in a bigger size. So let's take a look at the whimsies. So there's a lot of sewing whimsies here, embroidery. That's really cute. I actually have done quite a lot of embroidery myself. There's a little hourglass, a thimble. Yeah, these are really some beautiful whimsies. Okay. It's fun doing some I haven't done before. How does this go? So yeah, this text in the middle with the stitch in time just really jumped out. Okay, perhaps this the blue edge at the bottom. Okay, I don't know why, but I do actually think this is not difficult, but you know, it is a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be. Yeah, this would definitely be a perfect image in a larger size. I can see a lot of details that I can't quite see. I can see they're there, but I can't, you know, see them that well in this size. So that's the corner there. I love this take on a rainbow gradient-ish puzzle with the bookshelves divided into different colors like this. I am a big fan of gradient puzzles. I've done a lot, but you know, with some gradient puzzles, you also, you know, there's that feeling of when you've done one of them, you've done them all. So I always love finding different takes on rainbow puzzles. It's also very, you normally say that a gradient puzzle is some of the easiest puzzles you can do because, the way they're divided into colors. One color can only go one place, but it depends very much on what type of gradient it is. So if it's a gradient in like all directions, it's really easy. But I've also done some where it's only a gradient one way. So actually kind of like how it is with this puzzle, where you can see that, all the blue, there's no difference between the blue from this side to this side. Now there are a lot of image to go by here, but with those puzzles where it's mostly just color, when the gradient only goes in one direction, they can be difficult. Can be very, very difficult. But yeah, I enjoy these where it's a gradient, but there's still an image. It's not just color. Last piece. There we have it. Beautiful. It's really nice to do a mini puzzle now that I haven't done before. Yeah, it's always just such a treat to get some new ones. No, I'm going to put this one together a lot of times in the future. Loved this one. The next one is a little bit different. Panda Valley Steve Reed. Really cute one. This is also an image I probably wouldn't normally pick for like a bigger puzzle, but I'm not as picky when it comes. I'm normally very picky when it comes to images with my puzzles. But with mini puzzles, I'm not quite as picky, and actually also just wooden puzzles in general. Because, yeah, it's just a little snack, so it doesn't matter that much. See, some cute panda whimsies. The image matters, but there just is a big difference at what kind of image I want to put together, as a 500 or 1,000 piece and want to spend hours with. And then with these, it's just not as long time you spend with them. So it's also sometimes a fun way to try a new type of image. Okay, this one might actually also be a little bit difficult with all these pandas. It's a lot of black and white. There goes a whimsy there. Whimsy is that? It's not this one. that's some bamboo up here. Okay. There must be more sky pieces also. So there's also some lighter colored bamboo up in this corner here. Nice to connect it here. It's that piece. So there's a waterfall. That's also texture that's pretty easy to spot, I think. Sorry I'm not so talkative right now. I can feel with these that I haven't put together before. I do need to concentrate a bit more. I mean, I know it's only 40 pieces, but yeah. Still need to concentrate a bit here. The last whimsy. And we're almost there. And here we go. I mean, does it get any more cute than this? Yeah, it's really lovely. I can really see the image now with that baby panda there. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I actually really do enjoy this with a little bit of sky and waterfall. There's a bit of, different bamboo texture, some different flowers. So as a bigger image, I actually think this would be quite fun to put together, even though it's maybe not an image I would normally pick for a bigger image. But I do think there are a lot of different textures. The pandas will probably be a little bit difficult in a bigger size, but yeah, and I would love to see what the whimsies were in the bigger size. Again, loved that one. I don't think there are any of these puzzles, these 30 puzzles, that I don't love. And the next one I also know I will absolutely love. So it's this cottage garden in winter. I like this because it's not a Christmas image, it's more a winter image. I do really enjoy these. But this is by the artist Lucy Gross-Smith. And Lucy Gross-Smith, I have quite a few Wentworth puzzles with her art now, and she is one of my absolute top favorite artists, puzzle artists. Really love her art. And this is also one of these puzzles I would love to have in more sizes, but you know, in a bigger size. But oh, these whimsies also look super cute. Oh, it's a little hat. I had to think with this one what it was, but it's a little hat. A little wheelbarrow. A Christmas tree. A little bit of a different shape. What do we have here? A little garden shed, I think this is supposed to be. Yeah. But yeah, you know, I basically want all of these puzzles in a bigger size, but I can't get all the puzzles I want. So it's just really nice with these mini ones, a nice way to try out an image that, you know, I otherwise wouldn't get to try out because, you know, money. I can't buy them all the ones I want. Then it is, you know, a bit cheaper to buy these 40-piece ones. Okay, let's see. What whimsy goes there? Ah, that's the tree. And then we also have here the yellow house. And that looks like the wheelbarrow. Wheel. That's difficult to say. I also do think this would probably be a bit difficult in a larger size because there are a lot of details in the puzzle, but there's also a little bit of a limited color palette. But I really do think that's what Lucy Gross-Smith does very, very well with her images, is that there are usually a limited color palette, but it's just still so she manages to still get it filled with detail and yeah, life. So that's the green shed. That's the I always forget what greenhouse. I always forget that name in English. Do these connect? yeah. And I can see the bird whimsy goes here. Oh, and the last whimsy here, the little hat goes there. That seems, yeah. I was about to say that seems like a recognizable piece, and I actually were already touching it. Oh, okay. So all of this I had connected, I just pulled apart. Typical. As this there. And then it goes around the tail of the bird. I mean, this is just such a beautiful image. Seriously, go check out her art. Check out the puzzles you can get with her art. They're so much fun and so beautiful. I want them all. I actually think so. This one that is so filled with details, just as that Stitch in Time. But with the Stitch in Time, I felt like I really would need that in a bigger size to really see the details. It was a bit difficult in the 40-piece size to see everything. This one I think is just as filled with details, but because of the, I don't know, limited color palette, or perhaps it's just the art style, I don't know, but I feel like I could still really enjoy the art and the details in this smaller size. Not saying I wouldn't get this in a bigger size, but yeah, really loved it in this size. Okay, so we actually only have 3 puzzles left. So the next one is this Otter Oasis. Here we go. And this is in freeform cut. So just like the Van Gogh ride I showed you, also was in the freeform cut. Still get, I can already see some cute whimsies. So of course we get a bunch of otters. Absolutely love otters. Really doesn't get more cute than this. What's this? That's an otter's head. Is it called an otter? Yeah, otter. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Okay, so let's see. This is a bit more like abstract in the art style. These piece shapes, the freeform cut, seems perfect for this image. That this underwater scene have these swirly piece shapes. is it has this like white flower here in the middle. That was not in the middle. But yeah, anyway, that was pretty easy to spot. So this also goes here. So it's just this very light blue corner up here that I spotted first. It really stood out. Yeah, because then we have a lot of red and reddish flowers. They go like all around here. Perhaps it's just the other we should put together now. Yeah, this has to be some of my favorite whimsies ever. I say that a lot, I know. It's always my favorite whimsies, my favorite puzzle. To find that one. Yep. Yeah, that goes there. And now I really want to find that corner. We have it here. Throwing the pieces. This blue flower is in the corner. I do like that with this free-form cut, the pieces do still lock together. Even at the edge, but you don't always get that with the freeform, you know, this type of cut with wooden puzzles. Piece. There we go. I mean, cute. Yeah. Oh, doesn't focus. Sorry about that. Yeah. Again, loved it. I'm saying that a lot in this video, but I really do love it. Two to go. The next one is another mini mindful sunflower field, 40 pieces, and I'm pretty sure, we'll see in a second, that this one have the same piece cut as that sandstones I did, yeah. But I think this is perhaps a little bit of an easier image. So this is the, extra difficult type of cut. And what is, I think you would be able to do with this one, because it's the same type of cut as that sandstones I had. And I am pretty sure that the cut will be, exactly the same. So you could probably put both puzzles together, take two puzzles with the same cut. Is that correct? And, mix them. That would actually be quite a lot of fun. I might have to do that afterwards. Yeah, so I think this one is quite a lot easier than the sandstones one. There's a bit more image to go off here. So even though this sky is what really stood out to me, it's probably actually a little bit difficult to really tell with these colors up here if I actually put it together correctly. Let's see. Probably like that. Doesn't that look correct? So back to that with gradients. So as you can see with this sky, it's a gradient this direction. It's from yellow to purple. But you actually also have a bit of gradient in the other direction. There's color difference from here to here. And that's what I mean by, where gradient can be really easy, but if it in this direction was just the exact same color, it would be, in a bigger puzzle, at least be quite difficult. Is that correct? No, it goes there. And then this one here. Okay. Now it's just sunflowers, but they are different sizes, so they're quite a lot bigger. At the bottom, you still have to look very closely at the image here to see if it's correct. I don't know if my head is getting in frame now. I have to really look closely here. I think it's correct. Does this go? Yeah, like that, I think. Okay, yeah. yeah, there's definitely no doubt that this type of cut adds to the difficulty. Yeah, I think I have it now. But as you can see, still a lot easier than the sandstones, because I actually didn't have to shape sort at any point with this one. Focus. There was still, so much different. There were enough image to go by here, so it added to the challenge, but it wasn't too difficult. I don't know why it keeps going out of focus. Beautiful. This one in a bigger size. I'm not sure I would want to do it because I enjoy these extra difficult cuts in this size. I don't need them in a bigger size. I think I talked about that before. But the colors of this one, I think, would look absolutely amazing in a bigger size. Okay, focus now. I hope it haven't been going in and out of focus too much without me noticing. The last one, and I'm really looking forward to putting this one together, rising above the Rio Grande. What is that called? Rio Grande? I don't know. Anyway, this image I absolutely love. This was part of one of the recent collections. Right now I can't remember if it was the spring or summer collection, but I was really contemplating getting this one. There was some other amazing puzzles in that collection. So yeah, I ended up not getting this one, but I absolutely love this image. So I thought, now that I had to get some more mini puzzles for this video, I thought that this was a chance for me to try this puzzle, this image. So this is by Daniela Willett Rabin. Yeah, probably wrong about that. Take a look at the whimsies. Of course, we have some hot air balloons. We have a sunflower. A cactus. And a rose. Or just flower, I don't know. So I really think this image is interesting. Okay, the sun here really stands out. You can get a lot of different hot air balloon puzzles. It's a very, very popular type of image for puzzles. I think, then beautiful, but not normally my style that much. But this image, I think, is just such a beautiful, different kind of take on a hot air balloon image. I think a lot of hot air balloon images, they're really like photorealistic, even if they aren't a photo. This one is a bit more, I don't know, abstract and fantastical. Is that a word? Okay, so this goes around the sunflower, I can see. Yeah, a lot of different, actually like small images and illustrations within each hot air balloon. Which I think is super fun. And just the most beautiful colors. So getting this puzzle in a mini, as I've mentioned a lot of times before, is a perfect way to get to try this image without having to spend the money on a more full-sized version. But this might be one of those I have to buy at some point if they keep having the image. Buying it, I would love it in 500 pieces actually. I have to check out the artist, see what other art they make. Okay, the rose goes here, but how? Like this. I'd like to find it hiding up here, that piece. I mean, just look at the colors with the sun shining through there. The green and yellow down here with the sunflowers. The dark blue sky there, and just all these different images in the hot air balloons. Yeah, love this one. Really one of my favorites, and I might have to buy this one in a bigger size. It's, yeah, I'm kind of speechless. I think this one from these 6 puzzles here I got that were new, I think this might be my favorite of them. And then the Lucy Grossmith one. Yeah, just amazing. I definitely have to check out this artist. So this was a lot of fun putting together all of these mini puzzles. I think I managed to explain pretty well why I absolutely love these Wentworth mini puzzles. I know that these are all puzzles that will stay in my collection, except for the ones I bought from my mother, of course, but I will do these puzzles again and again. With a lot of them I already have done a lot of times before. So yeah, absolutely love this. Please let me know in the comments if you also enjoy mini puzzles, Wentworth or otherwise. And I just really hope that you enjoyed this video or videos. I think it's going to be in 3 parts. Yeah, and if you enjoyed it, please leave a like and consider subscribing. See you next time.